Snap picked up by Fox. Goes over to Celentano. Gabriella Celentano with the pass up. Right near the edge. Celentano pass to Fox. Celentano the shot in, trying to center it. Now Morristown sends it up. And number 5 with it for Morristown. It's Sporn. Moving towards the center of the field. Ball goes out of bounds. Pope John will start up with it. So the Lady Lions send it up the field. Intercepted by number 17, and that is Maddie Savitsky. Over to Van Ben's shot and goes out of bounds. Was that like that the whole game? From the beginning, no sound. It must have automatically went over there, so my apologies. So now, Fox works it up the field, gives it to Honig. Caitlin Honig with it. Honig with the pass over to Celentano. And it's going to go Morristown way. Okay, so with the audio technical difficulties that we had, let me go ahead and recap what's been going on as you've been watching. So first of all, Pope John getting on the board about 5 minutes in. Gabriella Celentano, number 12, was running up the far side, was able to pass the Morristown defenders, and she scored the goal against number 62, Ella Drake. That was about 5 minutes in, and it's been back and forth since. Morristown and Pope John playing for field position. A couple of good saves by Evelyn Gerald for Pope John. So we've corrected our audio technical difficulties. My apologies for that. Shot comes in, deflected down in front. Good save by Gerald as she kicks it away. What a nice save by Evelyn Gerald. Morristown racing in. The shot in front, kick save by Gerald. As she kicks it over to Zwicky on the far side. And a whistle, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. With the score, the Pope John Lady Lions leading the Morristown Colonials 1-0. We'll be back right after this on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube. Welcome back to Pope John High School in Sparta, New Jersey for second quarter action between the Pope John Lady Lions and the Morristown Colonials. Mike Formasano along with you, calling today's game. Thank you so much for joining us. One goal in the first quarter. It was off the stick of Gabriella Celentano, beating goalkeeper Ella Drake, and the Lady Lions leading by a score of 1-0. So now we start action here in the second quarter. Goes over to number 8, Lucy Delatush with the pass across the field. Number 5, Elliot Sporn. Sporn still up the far sideline with the ball. Towards the net, goes out of bounds. And it'll be Pope John possession. Lady Lions got on the board first. Celentano with the goal about 5 minutes into the first quarter. And that's where we stand right now, 1-0, Pope John. Swipe towards the goal. It's knocked down. Molly Austin. And Morristown will take over. Towards the net, Gerald out of her crease. Is able to get in front of that. Colonials looking to backhand it. Now a swipe, comes in towards the goalkeeper. She kicks away at it and is able to keep it out of the net. Good defense by Pope John there. And the Lady Lions will take over. I think Morristown is setting up for a 16-yard shot. Right near the scoring crease. Be taken by Miyoseki. Pass back. Sporn with it. Shot in. Deflected down. And it was knocked down by Anna Sponstra for Pope John to keep the ball out of the net. But I think Morristown's going to get another shot at it. And it's going to be a penalty shot, yeah. The Sponsor keeps it out of the net. However, a penalty shot for number 5, Elliot Sporn. She'll take it against number 99, Evelyn Gerald. Well, they switch. It's now going to be Mia Oseki, the senior, who will take the shot against Gerald.
Go ahead.
Seki sets up. Gerald to defend on the referee's whistle. And she scores. Oseki with the goal to tie the game at 1. She found the bottom left corner of the net past Gerald. And Morristown has squared things up 1 apiece. Goal comes about 3-4 minutes into the second quarter.
Go Pope John.
Pope John and Morristown now deadlocked 1 apiece. So the Lady Lions start things up. There's Fox. Brooke Fox on the far wing. Back to the center. Morristown steps in front of her. Now a lunge over to 20. Emma Manzo. Taken away by Sponstra, and it'll be Pope John ball. 1-1, Pope John and Morristown now tied on this Tuesday afternoon here in Sparta, New Jersey. Sawicki, pass up toward the sideline. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll be played in by Maddie Stavisky. Past Hartnett onto the stick of Delatush. And Morristown ball. Delatush Across the field. Over to Rockwood. Now back to Stavisky. Sapansky towards the net. It's going to go wide. Out of bounds over the back line. And Pope John. No, it'll be Morristown possession. Tomorrow on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube, boys soccer right here at Pope John High School. It'll be the boys soccer team against Morris Knowles. 4 o'clock right here on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube. There's Fox. Ball's knocked down. Now Zawicki. Over to Weiss. Stavisky races past her, takes a swipe, swings away, misses. Tries again. And the ball's taken away by Hartnett. Callie Hartnett off a knee. And it's going to go Morristown's way. Hartnett thought it was against Morristown. It's the other way around. So now shot in by Sporn. Now it'll go Pope John possession. Back and forth game between these two teams. You wouldn't know one team's 4-0 and the other 0-4. So now Morristown will set up on the crease, on the scoring circle. Pass back. Over to Sporn. Takes the shot. She scores. No, waved off by the referee. And they said that the shot was too high. So a shot on the corner had to be below a certain level, and that was too high. And so the referee waves off the goal. We are tied at 1 here. Now Weiss passes it up to Fox. Fox leading the charge down the near side. She's got Van Benschot with her. And it goes out of bounds off Morristown. Pope John possession. Weiss will play it in. Kendall Weiss takes a shot. Knocked down by Hartnett. Hartnett with possession. Turns back around. Little lunge toward the net. It goes past the goal. Out of bounds. It'll be Morristown possession. Midway through the second quarter here, we're tied at 1. Pope John with the first goal of the game, Gabriella Celentano. And then it was evened up by Mia Oseki with a penalty shot in the second quarter. Elliott Sporn, number 5 for Morristown, put it into the back of the net just a minute ago. But it was off a corner and it was too high. So the referee negated the goal, but Morristown charging back the other way again. Shot in. Goes wide. Pope John will take over. Most of the action has been down at the Lady Lion side of the field. So Wiki will look to start things up. Pass up the field. And here comes Pope John. Celentano again. Trying to work her way around the defense. Pass over. Here's Hartnett. Hartnett coming in. Celentano. Now Zawicki. And Morristown steals it away and sends it back the other direction. Pass Van Benschoten. Sponsor in to help. Now taken by Sporn. At midfield, she sends it all the way down into the near corner. Will it go over the line? Yes, it does. Pope John possession. Latter stages of the second quarter. We're tied at 1 here between Pope John and Morristown. Lions played up the field, knocked down by Morristown, goes out of bounds. Off the stick of Van Benschoten. And here's Stavisky. Morristown with the charge again. Sporn coming in. Takes a shot, knocked down by Fox. Now a shot comes in. Deflected down. It's right in front of the goal. Cleared out of the way by Pope John's defense. Here's Stavisky. Intercepted there by Hartnett. But Oseki takes it away. And the possession goes over to Pope John. Nope, they're going to go ahead and give Morristown a corner. So Oseki sets up. Passes it back out. Number 8, Delatush. Or to 18. Good save by Gerald. The rebound. Knocked aside. The defense in there helping out. And Morristown will set up again. Here it is. Pass back. Delatush fires. Knocked down by Sponstra and it rolls in. Morristown is able to take a 2-1 lead. The goal comes off the stick of number 3, Mia Oseki, her second in the game. And so they're able to put it past Gerald, and Morristown takes a 2-1 lead. Minutes to go here in this first half, and Pope John looking to get back into a tie. Down 2-1 now. Here's Hartnett. Hartnett passes it up, intercepted. Bryden Stellato now on the side. Now it is Zawicki. Julia Zawicki intercepted. Morristown goes back the other way. Stopped at the midfield line by number 23, Halsey. Morristown towards the net. Goes wide, left. Over the back line, Pope John ball. Well, the Lady Lions grabbed the early lead, but Morristown has fought back to take a 2-1 advantage. Zawicki with the pass up. Intercepted by Honig. Pass back. Being challenged by Honig. Now over to Stavisky. On the far side. To Delatush. Honig looking for the intercept. Caitlin sends it up the field. Now the ball goes out of bounds. Played there by Morristown. Takes a shot toward the net. Knocked down by Olivia Zawicki. Good defense. Whistle on the play. And it'll be Morristown setting up on the corner. Pope John putting themselves in a dangerous spot here. Too many corners being given up and asking for the defensive goalkeepers to bail them out. Oseki sends it back out. There's Delatush, shot in, just wide. Pope John survives that. Now the Lady Lions will set up. Here's the wiki. Sends it down the field. Pope John with possession to Morristown side of the field. Celentano with the pass up to Honig, just out of her reach. Goes to the near corner. That'll be Pope John possession. Here's Fox. Brooke Fox will set up. Fox with the pass back to Sponsor. Kind of fanned on it. Sponsor sends it up, intercepted by Morristown. Sponsor right near the sideline. Cleared out of the way by the Colonials. Zwicky with a lunge. Pass Van Benschoten. Now Sponstra. And it's going to go Morristown's direction. Time winding down here in this first half. Stavisky starts things up. Pass to number 5, Sporn. Elliott Sporn on the sideline. Sponstra stops it. Now Honig with it. Stop there. Morristown possession. Sent in by Oseki. Knocked down by Pope John. Has been shot and poked out of bounds by Morristown. Reese will start it up again. Over to Honig. Sends it the other way. In towards the goal. Number 20 trying to steal it away. That's Emma Manzo. Sponsor on top of that. And there is the whistle for the half. We have reached halftime here at Pope John High School. Lady Lions got on the board with an early goal from Gabriella Celentano, but 2 responses by Morristown. One on a penalty shot, and then another second quarter goal. And it's the Colonials leading 2-1 over the Pope John Lady Lions. We'll be back for second half action after this. We'll start up a new feed in about 5-10 minutes and be back for the second half from Sparta, New Jersey at Pope John High School. It's the Morristown Colonials 2 and the Pope John Lady Lions 1. We'll be back right after this on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube.